right, Southern Smoke Wrestling, American Outlaws in. All right, Southern Smoke. All right, just making sure I've got audio here this time so we don't run into the same malarkey that we had in the past. Just get this sent over to a couple of the groups, including our own and Hybrid. For their Southern Smoke, you guys watching, you're going to be interested in at least the start of this. So make sure you stay here and pay attention for a little bit. Jason Michaels giving a share there, I see, on the page. Thank you, sir. All right, there we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Stephen Benoit Jericho here for Hybrid Universe, episode number 47, as you see right on there. And yes, as always, we are live, so make sure you put your comments in the chat feed here on the YouTube channel. That way I can respond directly to you during a live feed. Now, this used to be something that didn't happen all the time, but we broke some ground here and paved the way for a lot of other shows that use the same sort of format. Everyone's gone to the live commentary. First, they started the commentary, then went on to the live commentary. Then they started turning the camera on like I was. And now half the time I don't even turn the camera on anymore because everyone else is doing it anyways. So let's see if we can still do things just a little bit different than everybody else and change some stuff up now and then and keep people guessing with the formula. Sometimes we'll throw some intros in there. Sometimes we won't. Sometimes we'll do a little bit different like we're going to do right now. So let's get right into it. The last East Coast episode before the February 16th first ever Hybrid Rumble. So let's get going, folks. Make sure you turn into the page so you can follow along and you know if your favorite superstar will be in the Rumble this year. Let's get going, ladies and gentlemen.
Ooh, what's up, HWA Management? Now I know my guys, Money and Outlaw, got this little thing with some guy named Joe and his cuddly little group of followers. But before I can agree to appear on any show, I got a list of demands. 1. A dressing room for me and my guys. The days of dressing in the public bathroom are over. 2. A Bangladeshi woman to rub my feet before the match. If you can't find that, I'll settle for a Taiwanese woman. Don't try slipping a Puerto Rican in. I'll know the difference. 3. 24.69 pounds of green M&Ms. Only the green ones. They make Betty Sue horny. Number 4. A stretched monster truck limo ride to and from the hotel. And lastly, number 5, a singles entrance to show off all my glory. Cooter will be waiting on the contract to arrive.
Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Benoit Jericho here, and we are live with episode number 47 of the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance East Coast style. So make sure you get on there and follow along here. If you go to the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance YouTube page, you can check out the action. We are going live right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Benoit Jericho here from the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance, and we are on episode number 47. For those of you following along on YouTube right now, you're wondering what's going on, but I am doing a quick live for my Instagram followers as well, so I apologize for interrupting the music for your entrance there, Joshua Armstrong, but you'll know what I'm talking about here as I get going. Scott PM Mark is joining us live on the Instagram feed. Make sure you guys all jump on the YouTube channel so you can follow directly with the action, ladies and gentlemen. Blackstone here on the live feed through Instagram has a match tonight, makes his debut. So all of you Blackstone Instagram followers, head on over to the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance YouTube channel right now to catch the action live. All right, folks, I know that was a little bit weird right there, but I am starting to try to get a little more involved on the Instagram side of things, and that is where we found a couple friends, a couple new talent that you'll be seeing pretty soon making their debuts here, including Miss Anna Perez, who you saw already. She's not making her debut, but she is in action later tonight. And also a big signing here, Butterslug. He's got something to say later on today as well. Him and Blackstone, who is making his debut, all recent signees from the Instagram side of the eFed. But here, back in the action, we have Joshua Armstrong with the white tights on with the Dragons. He's one of our first 3 graduates from the EFBC Training Academy. He's taking on another man making his debut. He's been a star in other federations. Some people will refer to him as an indie star, but that is Delgado Diaz, ladies and gentlemen. I heard he's very close to Miss Nightshade. It's been confirmed that they are just friends, similar to her relationship with John Awesome. I don't exactly know if she's going to be escorting John Awesome, if she's going to be coming out with Delgado. Maybe they're forming some sort of faction for all I know, but should be some interesting action here tonight as Delgado hits that reverse DDT right there on Josh Armstrong. A lot of back and forth early on in this one. Honestly, I don't know a ton about these two. Armstrong here once again making his professional debut right here in HWA. You may also see Armstrong pretty soon over in Worldwide Wrestling, our brothers in 3-Dub. Make sure if you are following along right now as well, you hit that like button. If you are new to the channel, subscribe and hit the little bell for notifications so you know when we are coming on next. And as Southern Smoke, you pointed out, one of your boys, Sleazy, Sleazy plans on joining that 6-man tag match, taking on the EFBC in the West Coast side of things. And also we saw earlier today on the Facebook page, on the event scheduler, that Sleazy has actually agreed to enter the Royal Rumble this year, or the Hybrid Rumble, rather, the very first ever Hybrid Rumble. Armstrong now driving those elbows into the shoulder and collarbone of Delgado. Delgado still using that same arm, same shoulder, able to whip Armstrong down onto the ground. Didn't last very long there. Armstrong right back on the attack. Looks like this young man is going to be relentless, at least here in his debut match. Armstrong now with another suplex. Beautifully done. You can tell he just got out of school, as crisp as those suplexes are here tonight. And we do have that chat open, folks, so, you know, if there's a couple of you that normally comes on, that's right, Sleazy going to hold his own in the Hybrid Rumble. I have no doubt about that. Sleazy checking in. Sleazy, thank you for joining. Make sure you hit that like button for us, and welcome to the HWA. I'm not sure how long of a contract that you have signed, but it's going to be great to see you teamed up with the American Outlaw and Money Mike. Definitely Blackstone, another entrance into the Hybrid Rumble as well. Not used to seeing the Hybrid Rumble. And what's this? Delgado looks like he's setting up for something here. There's a shot to the face. Delgado's got him up. Oh, what a slam right there. He's dragging Armstrong and going for a pin. There's a 3 count, and just like that, Delgado Diaz picking up a win here over Armstrong. Armstrong, a good showing, but Delgado, the veteran, just a little bit too much. Oh, what's this? Oh, unfortunately, guys, I apologize, but it looks like the celebrity match between Lil Uzi Vert and Kyle Cook has been canceled for the night. I'm not exactly sure why it is. Exactly. Anna Perez has been taking the E-Fed at Facebook side of things by storm. She's all over Instagram right now, and Anna not even Not even taking her sunglasses off or her entrance gear for this one as she takes on Stevie. Not very happy with the way Stevie got involved when her and Tatum had their one-on-one match last East Coast episode. Stevie kept getting involved, breaking things up. CSWA checking in. James Sargent, appreciate your support as always, my friend. Looks like Southern Smoke Wrestling and CSWA forming a little bond there over in the chat. Good to see friends in the community sort of chatting and getting along. We don't see that all across the EFED universe. So, you know, Hybrid is one of those places that brings people together. And Dragonfire checking in as well. So we've got CSWA, Dragonfire, and Southern Smoke Wrestling all here to check out a Hybrid Wrestling Alliance show. That's great stuff, gentlemen. I really appreciate it, Joe. This is exactly what we had in mind when we formed Hybrid. So it is great to see you all coming here together. Stevie now has Anna by the scruff like a puppy, tossing her over the top ropes. Stevie now yelling something to her, steps through just above the bottom rope. Now outside has Anna, tossing Anna. Oh, I thought she was going to throw her into the apron, but instead drop toe hold, putting Anna on her face. Anna now fighting back, a kick to the midsection. These two ladies are trading blows here on the outside. Looking to see who's going to make the first mistake. Stevie tossing Anna back in the ring. And now delivering an elbow shot to the face. Anna's probably going to regret keeping those glasses on. Is now Stevie from the top rope. Flying, put the knees up by Anna. Anna Perez gets those knees up. Catching Stevie in the gut. Now Anna tossing Stevie into the turnbuckle. Bounces off. A running bulldog from the corner. Anna Perez now all fired up. Still not taking those sunglasses off. A shot to the gut now. What's she doing? Spring from the top, a moonsault. A moonsault crossbody. Catching Stevie. We saw that move is the same one that put Tatum away last episode. Running drop kick or double knees to the chest. Going for the pin now. She pulled off her signatures and her finisher, but Stevie kicking out. Anna sits there in disbelief. Thought she had the win already. Again, those of you that are watching right now, make sure you click that like button for us. Absolutely. Up here in New England, we are just starting to get that in. Just starting here. Stevie, a vicious clothesline, takes Anna out. Gets a running start and dives over the top rope. Stevie showing off that athleticism to go with the strength that she has. Pound for pound, one of the stronger people in Anna Perez. Her representative, at least, checking in while Anna is live in her match right now. Anna's manager working her Twitter feed and her Instagram account, her social media manager, while Anna gets to work here on Stevie in the ring. Make sure you end up hitting that like button and you subscribe to the channel. Oh, another one of those moonsault crossbodies catching Stevie. Stevie was going with it, though. She saw it coming, able to allow herself to fall backwards. That way she didn't catch the full brunt of that move from Perez. Stevie was proud of herself, but Perez is making her pay. Here comes Anna jumping up now. Anna from the top rope. What she got in mind here? Diving in this time, Stevie gets her knees up. Stevie taking a page from Anna's book, got those knees up just in time, as we saw Anna do to her earlier today. Now Perez has the arm of Stevie, trying to wear down some of the strength, the much stronger Stevie here. Take down some of her upper body strength. Anna's got to be surprised that Stevie is still going. Now Anna up on the top turnbuckle. What's Stevie doing? Climbs to the apron. Now she's going up as well. Stevie, both ladies on the top rope. A suplex all the way to the outside, crashing down here in front of us. For the love of God, how is Stevie on her feet? Anna Perez has to be helped up. The crowd chanting, "This is awesome." Indeed it is. What a move. Now Perez has her driving her face in the ground. Now Anna appears to be saying something to her. I couldn't quite hear what Perez was saying to Stevie. Now tossing Stevie into the steps. A little more vicious streak than we're used to seeing from Perez, as she is pounding Stevie with those steel steps, obviously frustrated that Stevie will not stay down. Just smashing her with those steel steps here on the outside. Is that enough for Perez to finally keep Stevie down? The 19-year-old twin Stevie showing great heart here tonight. The veteran Perez doing anything and everything now to try to keep her down. Tossing Stevie against the apron over and a shot off the steel post. Perez is trying to make sure that this time Stevie stays down for the pin. Driving that lower back and blowing Stevie a kiss. For the love of God, the disrespect by Anna Perez. This Puerto Rican firecracker, now she's going to the top rope again. This time she hits it. Stevie must be out. Going for the pin here is Perez. 2. And she kicks out again. Stevie just will not stay down. What is it gonna take here? Perez having something planned, a shot to the gut, tossing Stevie down. And a third one right there, folks. Catches her again. Setting her up for that finisher. We know what's coming. She gets a running start in the flying knees to the chest. Let's get another look at that, folks. She caught all of it with that one. Both knees right to the chest, knocking the wind out of Stevie. Eyes glazed over. 2. There it is. Anna Perez picks up the win over Stevie. What a match, folks. After that one, Stevie had to have earned some respect, at least, from Perez. Oh, Stevie, not happy, punches out Teddy Williams. I don't think it's over between those two, ladies and gentlemen. But what a match.
I'm not even going to bother remembering the dude's name. But listen, HWA management, whoever the fuck books these matches, whoever the fuck puts this shit together, let me explain something to you.
Well, that's not very nice to say.
Yes, a fucking Ken doll. Who looks like he's had an accident with Botox in the motherfucking eye.
Let's not get personal here, Blackstone.
A match against me. Me. A sinister Ronin. Let me explain this. Where I'm from, and the places I've been, we do things by any means motherfucking necessary. Alright? I hope you're hearing me. Because
we hear you, we hear you.
When it comes to this match, and all of the matches after this, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to tear people apart by any means necessary. I don't care who you are. I don't care what you've done. I don't care what you claim to do. Because when I'm done, you might as well have a fucking tombstone made for your ass. So, Mr. Gessner, or whoever the fuck, just remember the name Blackstone. Because at the end of this...
Not wise to say to Mr. Gessner.
We'll fucking forget it.
Blackstone, another superstar coming over from the Instagram territories. Big, intimidating man, that's for sure. The tattoo all over the head. Shades of Bam Bam Bigelow with the head tattoo. Wanted across the neck. It takes one tough man to put a tattoo like that across the front of your neck and all over your head. You see the crowd is loving it. See Blackstone shirts all through the arena tonight. Look at the crowd going crazy in the background. We must have a lot of Instagram eFed followers here in the arena tonight. Look at them just going crazy. Some breaking news from CSWA Wrestling. Apparently Conor Omega will be addressing the hybrid universe regarding the hybrid rumble. American Outlaw checking in. And here comes the Ken doll. Blackstone's opponent. This is Constanelli, ladies and gentlemen. This is no Ken doll. This is a former television champion. Since losing his title, he's definitely taken a backslide, but he's no slouch, and I'm sure he's not going to take kindly to the words from Blackstone. This man kind of carries a Wade Barrett / Randy Orton sort of fighting style, and the way he carries himself in the ring definitely can be a dangerous man. So Blackstone definitely has his work cut out for him tonight. And Constanelli, it looks like Constanelli has a vote from the American Outlaw. Who do the rest of you think is going to win this one? You see Constanelli picking up the win, or do you see the debuting Blackstone able to take out his adversary here tonight? Constanelli ready, Blackstone ready. It is Teddy Williams with the bell, locking up. First, it's Constanelli making the first strike. Drags him down to the ground, raking the eyes of Blackstone. Trying to soften the big man up with the strikes, and CSWA has a vote for Blackstone. It looks like it's one apiece. Oh, a drop toe hold. A quick move from the big man across the ring, and now draping the legs over the back of Constanelli, knocking the wind and using it as a clothesline, that middle rope. Some strikes back and forth, ducking under the clothesline here is Blackstone. Constanelli a kick, goes for a clothesline. That one has no effect at all on Blackstone. Constanelli yelling at him here. Trying to get in his head, delivers a high knee. Now Blackstone finally down to the ground, pushing him away, sprints across, a vicious belly-to-belly, this time sending Constanelli over into the corner. Constanelli slow to get to his feet. You could see him crawling. Blackstone with a quick pin here early. Constanelli kicking out of it. Constanelli here back on the attack. Runs, goes for an enziguri, but ducking under it is Blackstone. Very quick for a big man, I've noticed already. Able to duck under some moves that we thought were going to hit. And what's he doing? Blackstone is on the top ropes. He drags Constanelli up with him in a powerbomb. An avalanche powerbomb from the top ropes. Constanelli is down. I can't believe it, ladies and gentlemen. What a quick match. Blackstone, let's see if we can take another look at that avalanche powerbomb. Like that one big move just took Constanelli out. And folks, this one is over already, and there's a look at that powerbomb. That just knocked the life out of Constanelli. And there's the 3 count. There was no getting up after that. What force it must take to take a man out, a veteran, a former champion like Constanelli with one avalanche powerbomb. No celebration. Blackstone just expressionless here. Makes his way out of the ring. Look at that. That's the eyes of a man with no soul. He had no care at all for his opponent. No celebration, no emotion. He just leaves the ring, and HWA, this could be a new force to be reckoned with here in the name of Blackstone.
6'10" and some inches on my way to contribute to how my nigga do business. Spark the flame like Kane when his fingers is lifted. Purple smoking, think I'm Undertaker making an entrance. Ain't a brick in the kitchen, this a hit when I'm whipping. Hitting hills is on my wrist, I got a deal for them bitches. Grew up on William and Phillip, I'm how they feel about Luke. Meaning if you don't fuck with me, how should I feel about you? I'm just here to recoup, I had to land for a minute. Now I'm back like a visit from where they cap like a fitted. Niggas yapping they dentures, full of caps like a dentist. Niggas run their mouth with my 10 in the head, but come feel it. Give a damn.
Jason Dixon, one of the highest sought-after prospects in the EFED industry here in Hybrid tonight, making his debut. And the first one to cross the Jason Dixon line will be Durgos, the Guardian. Here we go, folks. Once again, the first one to cross that Jason Dixon line, the anti-hero. It's the Guardian Durgos. He's the first one to step up. Durgos on the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance Facebook page or Facebook group, when he accepted or took on the challenge of being the one to welcome Mr. Dixon, the anti-hero, into Hybrid Universe, Durgos stated that if Dixon can beat him, he would have to be welcomed to Hybrid with open arms. Durgos, unquestionably one of the top superstars, not only in Hybrid Wrestling, but 3-Dub as well. Durgos has also expanded over to XVPW, ladies and gentlemen, the Extreme Virtual Pro Wrestling. Make sure you check them out, friends of the show as well. One of the main entities in the EFED broadcast channel. Durgos and Dixon outside now. Durgos bouncing the face of Dixon off the apron. Now, for those of you watch the entrance of Dixon, that was him. That was his own custom track that he produced and performed. So he owns the copyright to his own music. It's always something special when you can enter to your own music, ladies and gentlemen. Haven't been very many superstars that you could say that about. Dixon now showing some power. I mean, both of these men, I believe they're both around 205 to 225 area. But good strength between both of them. So look for a mix of both quick, high-flying strikes. And they're, probably going to pull some power moves off. And look at the strength here. Dixon fighting out of that one. Not sure what Durgos was going for. Durgos looked like he was going to try to submit Dixon with a master lock or something right there. Dixon has Durgos lean against the ropes. Leaps over. I thought he was going to spring over his head, leapfrog him, but instead takes him down with a Luthez press. Dixon now stalking Durgos. The shot to the gut of the dragon. Springs over. A destroyer right there from Dixon. What is going on here, ladies and gentlemen? Another quick match. This one could have been match of the night, but you see the way Durgos whipped around and bounced the back of his head off that mat. A great pin there, and Durgos not able to kick out at all. Jason Dixon is the real deal here, ladies and gentlemen. We've seen Durgos take some punishment. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but Jason Dixon making pretty quick work of the Guardian. Outlaw definitely, Durgos, something had to be wrong with Durgos here tonight, folks, because we've seen Durgos take a lot of punishment and keep going. With that one, to be honest, I'm pretty disappointed in Durgos. Here's a look at the action from Season 6 of our parent company, Worldwide Wrestling, owned by Drew Gessner. Little action from Season 6. A taste of what may be in store as Season 7 comes along pretty shortly. First of all, though, we are working towards the next off-season pay-per-view, Saint Massacre, ladies and gentlemen. That is coming up soon. I believe this weekend it's supposed to air. J.K. Ross has requested the rematch clause for Tyler Ace here. We saw Hired Gun with the help of the Goons from the EFBC win the TV championship from Tyler Ace last East Coast episode. Those big Goons from the EFBC definitely came in handy last week as you saw Dennis Miles attack Ace before the match. But this time, had his backup Nova Reese with him all day here in the arena, so no attacks before the match. So it looks like Tyler Ace raring and ready to go for this rematch trying to take that TV title back from the hired gun, Rod Dunn, here tonight. The world's best-looking cruiserweight is ready. Cruiserweight. There's no R in weight, ladies and gentlemen, so don't listen to what SBJ is saying, because apparently having one of my speech impediment moments, as it often happens during the live stream broadcast. Let's see if Hired Gun is alone here tonight to defend his title. That's too much to ask for. Is the Hired Gun out here again with the EFBC? The big man, Dennis Miles, looks like he's going to lead the way down the ramp. Hired Gun on the left with that television title around his waist. The other 7-footer, Big Mac Rig on the right. Looks like they're providing security. Maybe they're expecting Tyler Ace to try to get some payback here tonight. I agree with you, Outlaw. This is definitely going to be a tough one to call. If they are able to go straight up one-on-one with no involvement from the EFBC or Nova Reese in this one, it definitely would be a tough one to pick. There's a look at the challenger. Tyler Ace trying to get regain the title, rather, and there's a look at the new champion, the Hired Gun, well known over in New Breed Wrestling, our brothers in arms over there in New Breed, falling under the Worldwide Wrestling banner as well. Hired Gun, one of the mainstays over there, part of the Goon Squad clique. Gunn being the only member of the clique that came over here, came back to HWA at this time. Could change in the future with a new partnership in tow. Referee Teddy Williams there showing off that TV title. Both men working the kinks out. Here's the bell. Half expecting them to sprint across. Took a slow approach this time. Hired Gun on the attack. A snap suplex right in the middle of the ring. Dropping Ace right on that EFBC logo here. Gun now with a beautiful belly-to-belly, tossing the much lighter Tyler Ace across the ring. Speaking of New Breed, if you look on the wall there to the back right, the New Breed logo. New Breed and Worldwide Wrestling both flanking the EFBC banner on our wall. So Tyler Ace going to take his turn here, starting some offense finally. Ace dragging Gun across. Looks like he wants to work that arm and apparently the side of the face. Stiff kicks to the side of the head of the Hired Gun. Make sure you keep an eye out for activity on the outside. Can never trust these two goons from the EFBC. Tyler Ace yelling now at Hired Gun, going for a quick pin, but kicking out immediately is Hired Gun. Test of strength. Gun, the bigger man, pushing Ace away. Ace spins him around. And what a neck breaker right there, or a DDT rather, reverse DDT. Looks like at this point, Tyler Ace a little bit quicker. I think Tyler Ace may be the fastest, the quickest man on our roster. And we have some pretty quick guys here in HWA. Gunn with that huge signature DDT. And what's this? The EFBC in the ring lifting up Ace. Don't do this. A triple powerbomb on Tyler Ace. These two big 7-footers just slamming Ace down. And there is absolutely nothing Tyler Ace could do about it. That win goes to the EFBC. Here's a look at it. Those two big 7-foot goons just driving Tyler Ace through the canvas. Outlaw, this is a taste of what you may have in store for you. You're getting involved with the EFBC. That is what can happen. The title remaining in the grasp of the EFED broadcast channel. We go,
February
as we know.
16th, Hybrid Rumble. I will be there. I know you're scared. Get the knots out your panties, cause I'll wear underwear. Huh, Rooney Poos.
As Butter Slug said, February 16th at 7:15 p.m. Eastern Time from Cincinnati, Ohio, will be the first ever Hybrid Rumble. And now we go into the main event of the evening, folks. Matt 8-Star knows very well what the EFBC can do to you. He makes sure to bring himself some backup so he fares a little better against the EFBC, possibly. The EFBC goons out here once again escorting their main East Coast champion, Remy, out to the ring. We already saw it once here tonight, last match, the type of destruction these two giants are capable of. Let's see if Matty 8-Star, the former East Coast champion for 45 seconds. If you guys watch back, Matt 8-Star at the Tribute to the Troops was able to beat Sander Cool for the East Coast title. And during his celebration, Drew Gessner turned on Matt 8-Star, kicking him in his South Stars and stripping the title from 8-Star. A few weeks later, he just handed it off to Remy Resnar, who you'll see here is the champion. Right here on the screen, Remy was handed the East Coast title by the president, Drew Gessner. In my eyes, ladies and gentlemen, I try to stay as unbiased as I can, but in my eyes, the man on the outside, Matt 8-Star, is the true champion here in the East Coast. Didn't lose the title. It was basically just taken from him by Drew Gessner and handed to this man, Remy. 8-Star one-on-one with Remy here tonight, knowing damn well what it means to be facing the EFBC, especially after that last match. And we saw over and over again the goons during other episode, these monster goons just destroyed Matt 8-Star on different occasions here, folks. 8-Star has formed an alliance with Mad Dog X and with Devil Dog. You see the two men on the top left of your screen providing a little bit of security, a little bit of backup for Matt 8-Star as he tries to right the ship here in the hybrid universe, at least in the East Coast. Remy going for a quick pin. The main event bully taking on the 8-Star. The Golden Standard, Matt 8-Star versus the main event bully, Remy Resnar. What a matchup. On paper, this is a main event anywhere. Here he's got him up in the triangle choke. A good look at that. The referee right on top of things. Matt 8-Star, it's still a little too early to be tapped out by that from Matt 8-Star. He power bombs his way out of it. Nice little spot there. Matt 8-Star dropping an elbow, trying to wear down the main event bully. Series of kicks. You can see there Devil Dog looking in concern. Top left of the corner, leaning on the apron, checking things out. Those of you watching, hit that like button if you've been enjoying the show so far. We've been having some uncharacteristically quick matches here, ladies and gentlemen. It's been rumored that Anna Perez has possibly been in talks with the EFBC. Miss Perez, I see you on there. Congratulations on your win earlier today. Can you confirm that you've been in talks with the EFBC? Drew Gessner, this man Remy Resnar, the champion, and others. Can you confirm that for us here on live TV? Matt 8-Star here holding his own, draping Remy across the ropes, diving. What a move right there. A triangle drop kick. We see Devil Dog pull that off, and there's a look at Devil Dog and Mad Dog X on the outside, cheering on their friend Matt 8-Star. 8-Star going for a pin, realizes that the EFBC distracting now. Here they're starting already. Dennis Miles up on the apron, pulled the attention of Matt 8-Star, and 8-Star immediately regretting it. Remy now pulling him around, going for that Boston Crab. Matt 8-Star, you can see that it's locked in deep. He can't reach the rope here. Is it going to be another quick win for the EFBC? Matt 8-Star powers out of it. Matt 8-Star Great strength right there, powering out of that one. Right hook taking Remy to the outside. Now, Matt 8-Star, stay in the ring, Matt. Stay in the ring, Matt. Come on. Stay in the ring. 8-Star, you don't want to be out here. Remy Resnar at home on the outside with his big goons, and now Mad Dog coming over to take a better look at things. 8-Star fighting back. EFBC staying out of this one. As you can see, Mac Rig backing off to the left of the action here. It looks like the EFBC going to stay out of this one for now. Remy tossing him right into our announcer table. Looks like the EFBC is staying out of this one at least. You got Mad Dog X coming over here to check out the action, trying to keep things one-on-one. That's what the Alliance is here for tonight, folks. Devil Dog and Mad Dog won't get involved unless they have to. The action going over, you see Mad Dog following things along, keeping an eye on the EFBC. Devil Dog on the other side in case they try to sneak around. Great tactics there by the Alliance, at least to this point. It looks like Matt may be hurt. You see Matt, did you watch his body language? He was stumbling a little bit. Looked like he may have hurt himself there on the outside. An 8-Star Frog Splash. Here's another look at it. 8-Star Frog Splash from Matt 8-Star. And oh, what happened here? It looked like Rig was going to jump up onto the apron. Matt saw him diving down, catching him with a double axe handle. Matt 8-Star fighting back against the EFBC. He could see him coming around. He could see Mac Rig getting ready to attack. And instead, Matt 8-Star taking the fight to the big man. And now back in the ring, yelling something in the face of Remy. I heard him say something about his title. Matt 8-Star leaned down in the face of Remy, screaming something about him. The only thing I could make up was he mentioned that it's his title, his show. Remy not appreciating that, and now back on the attack is Remy. What a back and forth. Just a true battle here so far, folks. Remy now slow, methodical, grounding the match here now, just yanking on the head of Matt 8-Star, trying to take the oxygen away from 8-Star. He sees that Matt clearly was hurt. We saw him drop down earlier. We saw him a little bit exhausted and sort of wobbly on his feet there for a minute early on. And what's 8-Star doing here? Coming off, springing off one side of the corner. And he delivers a second triangle drop kick. Matt there, you can see the pain on his face. He's wincing and stumbling. He's having a hard time standing up, it appears. After every big move, 8-Star seems like he's stunned and in pain. Looks like Mad Dog is calling for this one to end. He can tell that his friend Matt is hurt. Killswitch Joe checking in, ladies and gentlemen. KSJ, one of the all-time legends from the likes of Lit Gore, UCW, Main Event Bully. Looked like he made himself a little dizzy too. Spinning 8-Star around. 8-Star is split open. Matt is hurt, ladies and gentlemen. Matt is hurt here. See several times him having a hard time staying on his feet. Jason Dixon, he saw check in. Great win tonight. And a spear. Remy spears Matt 8-Star off the apron. Matt comes crashing down. And now it looks like the EFBC is ready for this one to end, as the big man, Dennis Miles, took a quick shot at 8-Star. Single leg crab from Remy, and what's... Oh my God, Dennis Miles is clearing the table. Tossing 8-Star against it. Here's Devil Dog. Devil Dog sees what's going on. Now Devil Dog comes over to help things out. And oh my God, Dennis Miles is just throttling Devil Dog. Well, Remy and Matt 8-Star continue going at it on the outside here. And Teddy Williams has just ejected Dennis Miles for getting involved. Teddy Williams has seen enough from Dennis Miles as he just kicks Miles out of the arena. Finally, Teddy Williams doing his job, ladies and gentlemen. Mad Dog X changing spots here with Devil Dog. Devil Dog making sure Miles is gone. Mad Dog down on the corner. Oh no, what's this? Mac Rig going after Mad Dog X. Tossing Mad Dog down like a sack of potatoes. The action continuing here on the outside. Matt 8-Star and Remy just going at it, and now Mac Rig and Mad Dog X fighting as well on the outside. Mad Dog tossing Mac Rig in the ring as Matt 8-Star going for a Boston Crab. It looks like you can see the blood on the hand of Mac Rig. Looks like Mac may have broke his hand at some point. And Teddy Williams, he throws out. Teddy Williams just threw out Mac Rig as well. The EFBC goons are both gone here. Remy spinning 8-Star around. He's got 8-Star in that crab yet again. How much more can Matt 8-Star take? And finally, what a battle, but finally Matt 8-Star taps out. He's just had enough. You could tell for most part of that match that 8-Star was hurt. Hopefully Matt's not too banged up. Anna Perez happy with the results of that one. I'm not exactly sure at what point Matt 8-Star hurt himself, but some point in the match you could definitely see Matt 8-Star changing. You could see him sort of limping around. The main event bully, Remy, the East Coast champion, stands victorious. There, Mac Rig, who got ejected as well, didn't end up leaving ringside. What a great main event. Some exciting stuff right there. As expected, the EFBC getting involved in the main event and in that television championship. Basically, the two 7+ footers, Mac Rig and Dennis Miles, they should be the television champion right now, as they are the ones that threw Tyler Ace through the ring. But nonetheless, television champion still Rod Dunn defends it. And then the main event bully, Remy Resnar, picking up a win over 8-Star. Pretty controversial stuff. I'm hoping that the injury report is not very serious. The medical report is not serious on Matt 8-Star, the Golden Standard. You could definitely tell through that one, folks, that he was hurt. I couldn't see exactly, what happened to him, but hopefully on the page, on the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance Facebook page, or on our Twitter, or on our Instagram, Stephen Benoit Jericho, Twitter and Instagram. Hopefully some good news is reported. And that, folks, is the last East Coast show. Great things. A lot of quick matches tonight, ladies and gentlemen. There were probably 3 matches that were very quick. And to be honest, I was a little disappointed in a couple of them. That match between Jason Dixon and Durgos, that was my pick to have been the match of the night before the show started, but I don't know what it was, but that move from Jason Dixon, the head of Durgos bouncing off the mat, it looked like it just maybe concussed him or something. It gave him a little whiplash, the way that Jason Dixon spun him around with that destroyer. He just couldn't recover, folks. And we've seen the Guardian Durgos, we've seen him throw down for 40-minute matches. I'm sure that's not going to be the last time we see Jason Dixon and Durgos lock up. I definitely hope not. Hopefully next time Durgos knows that move is coming. And then also debuting was Blackstone. Blackstone, a very impressive debut here, taking out the former television champion Constanelli in dang near record time. It was that one big move, that avalanche powerbomb from the corner, and Constanelli was done. And then early on in the show, we saw a great match between Anna Perez and Stevie. That one could be match of the night. That was a great match. If you didn't make it in time to see that one, make sure you rewind and check out Anna Perez versus Stevie in one hell of a match. Stevie, one of the young 19-year-old twins that we have here, graduated from the EFBC Academy, and a hell of a match between Delgado and Joshua Armstrong early on, too. And the announcement of Butterslug, who entered into the Royal Rumble. Make sure you check out, or the Hybrid Rumble. I keep saying Royal Rumble, folks. I apologize. Make sure you go to Hybrid Wrestling Alliance Facebook to see all the entries into the Hybrid Rumble thus far. The Rumble scheduled for February 16th, right here on this channel, the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance YouTube channel. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great night. Stay safe. I know there's storms hitting all over the place, so stay inside. Don't drive if you don't have to, but make sure you hit that like button and check out the rest of the action here on the Hybrid Wrestling Alliance.